So if they were able to offer for some nights, like, some sort of parking, reduced parking or something, like, if that were taken care of, do you think you'd be more enticed to go randomly? So, that's one thing. What else do you think would, encourage you to go see something? To go to Plattsburgh, or go see some live performance?
Especially if I know it's something geared towards our age group. If also if there's like a big hype about it, I think, I think I wanna check that out,
Yeah, the more that you hear about something, the more likely you are to actually do it.
I'm probably gonna go more to the ones that I've already seen. I don't really go to ones that I've never seen before. Like my dad wanted me to go see Mary Poppins and I refuse. So, I guess it just depends. Like if it's Wicked, Rent, or Phantom of the Opera, I'll go to any day of the week. I guess we're Chicago, but other than that, I don't really branch out.
Do you feel it's because you're just not familiar with
Yeah.
what the play is or what the performance
Because
is?
with the video clips, like if it's just a photo, that doesn't tell me anything. If it's like a video clip, I'd probably be a little bit more interested.
Right.
But sometimes the photos make it look awful, so I don't even waste my
Yeah.
time.
Very interesting. Very cool.
So we talked about, the fact that transportation and parking, would be reasons that you wouldn't wanna go. What are some other reasons that prevent you from going, or if you can just think about why haven't you seen more performances, or?
Money.
No.
I don't have a lot of money. I work on campus a little bit, but not enough to go on weekends to Playhouse and that kind of thing.
in time too, 'cause when you think about going to a show or something, you better make sure you set aside a good chunk of your day, I guess.
Pretty much if my dad's not paying for it, I'm not going.
Yeah.
So it depends on him.
And money, I think, yeah. Price of ticket was by far the number one reason that prevented people from the survey.
So what price range do you think would be good? Because when you think about it, when you think about some of the other stuff that you do on weekends, like how much are you willing to spend on a fun
Well-
night with friends?
Well, even some of my favorite bands I go to see at like House of Blues and things like that, some of my favorite bands are like between $15 and $25 to go see, and I really want to go see those because I really enjoy the bands, but I guess anything below that, I guess would be good.
Yeah. I agree.
Anything below 25?
$20, yeah, or
Yeah.
below.
Yeah, I think 25 is low.
Anything else on that? Otherwise, I've got a topic to jump to.
My crappy sheet of paper is.
So, one of the things that we saw with the surveys that we did as well was that scheduling conflicts was one of the main reasons that people didn't go. What nights would you say would be most likely to go? You would be most likely to be able to go out?
I feel like as an athlete, a lot of sporting events are on Saturdays, so that the athletes won't want to be out on Friday nights. So I would go with probably a Saturday night after the events are over, just from an athlete's perspective, and from a student's perspective as well. I'd probably rather go on a Saturday night than a Friday night.
Yeah, I agree. I think that sounds reasonable.
So weekends,
For
Better
whatever reason,
than
I always
doing-
go on a Sunday, like mid-afternoon, I don't know why.
And, I mean, I guess if there's something that I wanna see that's during the week, I mean, I do have a lot of evenings that are free, and as long as you catch up with your work, I could potentially go, like a Wednesday night or something, and,
but then again, that's something you gotta plan for.
yeah. Yeah, if you know about it in advance, then you can get work done, or make sure you don't have any meetings or anything, and make sure there's nothing that you schedule for that night. Because if it's more spontaneous, other things start coming up, and then it's like, oh, well, there's this thing that's, BW or around BW, and then, or there's I can go drive downtown.
Yeah, so Friday and Saturday seem very
Yeah.
more spontaneous type of things.
Yeah.
If you do have free time, like on your weeknights, do you just not see like something as going to Playhouse Square as like a weeknight event? Like, do you really feel that it's a weekend kind of event, or is that not true?
Yeah, I would say it's a weekend event.
Yeah, I enjoy my off time in the week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, something we probably should have asked earlier is, what do you guys do on a weekend? If you just wanna hang out with friends and have a fun night, what are you interested in? It's, I mean, you can say.
Sometimes I go to my friend's room and we'll make dinner and then we'll watch a movie. Or we get ice cream, or like, I don't know. We try and think of whatever there is to do and what we feel like doing. I mean, last night, we were working on this homework assignment, and then we just got tired and fell asleep at like 10:30. And we were kind of a lame college student and went to bed. So, it depends, yeah.
I mean, usually I'll have some people over my house for a little bit, and then probably end up at the bar. But, like, whenever they had those Cavs tickets for $10 with transportation and food, I would much rather go to the Cavs game with a whole bunch of people or go downtown
Yeah.
than go to the bar. Like,
I
that
think
whole-
if there's something to do, I mean,
Yeah.
like going to the bar or just hanging out with friends doing pretty much nothing is like
Fallback.
yeah, it's the fallback. Like, if there's nothing else better to do, oh,
Mhm.
let's just go and hang out at the bar or something, or let's, you know, if there was actually something to do, I would choose that over.
Yeah, and especially, you know, we had the M&M events, like, I remember last semester, they had some pretty fun ones. And, it was funny because on Thursdays I would go out, maybe we would go to the bar sometimes, but actually, when I found out that M&M actually had some really cool events, I would do that instead.
Yeah.
That's very interesting, because, I mean, like clubs, bars, and, movies and Greek life and, just different things that were more readily available were the higher choices when people were asked, what they do in their free time, but, like going to theater or going downtown or something would be more enticing to you, but it's just the fact that it's harder to do, so
Yeah.
like,
Mm-hmm.
And if a group of people went, you know, if some of my friends that I usually hang out with on the weekends, if they're like, yeah, let's all go downtown instead, I'm like, okay.
Get something to eat, go see a show, go see a game, yeah, that'd be a great time
Mhm.
when we get down there.
Right.
right.
So it sounds like the biggest issue, money is kind of an issue, but if tickets are under $25, it's doable, but the biggest issue is transportation and getting a group together to go. Interesting.
Even $10 ticket.
What kind of performances, shifting gears here, what kind of performances would you like to see, at Playhouse? Could be
I
more
mean-
of something, less of something, or,
I just usually go for what they have there, like the plays and the musicals. I don't really go to a lot of, I haven't gone to any of the, like sometimes they have the Chinese acrobats or like the other, I don't know, I forget even what some of them are. But those kind of things, I don't really go to. I go to more of the plays, musicals.
I would rather see the acrobat.
Yeah.
It's amazing to me, so I'd rather go see, I didn't even know they had it down there, but I would definitely go see that, so.
I think it just depends on how you get the word out about different things, because if we hear about it, everybody does have different interests, like just within the group here, we have very different interests in what we enjoy seeing. And if we have some kind of news feed or something about what's happening and, you know, the dates that it's available, I think we could plan to do something.